up to 15 gigabytes of data, plus free calls to 5 iNet numbers and free weekend calls in network.
Postpaid, we have lots of new plans for you, featuring lots of data, shared lines, free weekend calls, in-network, and a free handset upon contract renewal.
Have you upgraded to iNet Fiber yet? Why not? It's now available island-wide. It's faster, more reliable, with higher speed options. Existing customer upgrades are free. Just visit inetfiber.a.ag to get started. Join the good life and switch to iNet Fiber for the best unlimited experience.
We have so many more new plans and features to unveil this year.
Thanks for coming home.
Welcome back to Antigua Barbuda. Today, it's time now to focus on the environment. And Aliyah Tewitt, who is the project coordinator for the capacity building for improved transparency on climate action. And Mr. Radil Pandahim, who is the environment registry developer, joins us here this morning, and they're gonna tell us all about what's happening in the environment. Good morning, Aliyah.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Pandahim. He's on Zoom.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Today?
Thanks for having me.
I'm not hearing you.
Oh, sorry. Are you hearing me now?
Yes, great, perfect.
Okay.
All right, so firstly, give us a little bit of background on the capacity building for the environment.
Okay. So the capacity building project is a 4-year project it has different components. So one of the major components is developing the environment registry, which we're here to talk about because we're going to be launching it tomorrow. It was funded by the Global Environment Facility, and it should finish December 2023.
And what is the environment registry?
Yes.
What is that all about?
So the environment registry is an online platform which will be used to administer environmental information to the public. So it has 3 parts. It has the EPMA documents. So the EPMA is our Environmental Protection and Management Act. It also has a section for rosters and notices, as well as our monitoring, reporting, and verification system, which is a bit more technical, because we have like a list of indicators that we have to monitor our adaptation and mitigation actions. So that will be displayed on our MRV system.
Okay, so Mr. Pandahim, I'll ask you this question. Who would be responsible for adding information to the registry?
Yeah, so initially the DOE will be entering information initially. And we're hoping as we grow the system, other focal points, other stakeholders will be able to add additional information. It's supposed to be, the core of the system is supposed to be a very collaborative system generally with different stakeholders throughout Antigua and Barbuda.
And how is this registry different from other platforms?
Oh, well, this is actually a super registry that's been done by the DOE. So the reason why it's a little bit different is because it encompasses 3 different areas, as Aliyah mentioned. It also supports the EPMA Act itself. And what it does as well, it basically integrates with different systems. And it's also used for international reporting. So there are other systems like this in other parts. But this one, we've not seen any system that integrates the Environmental Protection Management Act, as well as other key data points.
Who will the registry benefit? And would anyone be able to access it in terms of the general public or,
Okay, so the registry, it benefits the public. It's about making information available. So as I said, there's going to be a list of reports online. So if you're looking for a specific report, you can log on to the well, you don't have to log on. You can go to the registry, see the reports. We also have a section for rosters. So we're thinking of putting like a list of environmental consultants on there. So if you're looking for somebody to do something specific, you can find that information on there. However, the privileges I have as an admin user, you won't have as a general user. So that's the big difference. But you'd be able to see most of the information just from going on the website.
And some of the information would be like what?
So the reports, so like we have environmental impact assessments that developers have to do before they do any development. And you can also comment on those EIAs. Then we have like, if we issue any licenses or permits, those reports will be on there. The list of rosters, when we publish any notices, that will be on the platform.
Back to you, Mr. Pandahim. What was development like for the registry?
Yeah, so development was, how to describe it? It was a lot of work. It was a lot of stakeholder engagement. So we basically had to do prototypes very, very quickly to take a look at the key data points, get feedback from the DOE and major stakeholders, build. So it was a very iterative process in the construction overall, and also reviewing the data points, especially for Antigua and some of the Eastern Caribbean as well, to model the data. So it was a quite interesting and iterative process overall.
Is the registry fully operational as yet?
The registry is fully operational. But we are starting off initially with a blank data set, and as we go along, the data sets will be added, etc.
And what about user friendliness? Can you just automatically know where to go, know what to find, and it's easy to use?
I believe so, because throughout the process, we had to do several user testings. It wouldn't be only people from DOE. We also had other stakeholders view the site and make comments on how we can make it more easily.
How can we access the...
So it is registry.environment.gov.ag.
Okay, so that's pretty simple.
Yeah.
And so where can we find this information now in terms of accessing the registry and so on?
So as you said, it's online now. So if you use that not login, but if you use that what is it, the URL,
The tag, yeah, you're right.
registry.environment, you will be able to see the environment registry.
And how can people get in contact with you and your department, I guess, future reference?
Okay, well, we have a website, so environment.gov.ag, and the phone number for the data management unit, which I'm a part of, is 562-9616. And my email is just first name, last name @ab.gov.ag.
And your first name and last name?
Elliot Hewitt, sorry, that was on the screen. Elliot Hewitt, Elliot.Hewitt@ab.gov.ag.
All right, well, thank you very much, guys, for coming and joining us this morning. Thanks for the information. And of course, I'm sure we're going to be getting a lot more updates as we go along.
Yes, it will officially be launched tomorrow. So we invited stakeholders and we'll be going through the system with them and showing them everything.
All right, perfect.
Thank you.
And your fro is still looking beautiful from Saturday.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Guys, we are going to take a short break, and then after that, we'll have the APUA update when we return.
Why is your phone making that sound?
Girl, you didn't get the one